Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the young gunner, DJ G-Wiz. I'm back again with another video here on YouTube. So, it's a gloomy Saturday afternoon. Hit the gym earlier. Just been resting. A lot of soreness as usual. You know, when you hit the gym all the time, you go hard, you get these soreness, you get the pains. A lot of times you just want to lay around, but it's important to stay active and keep your mind going. So I wanted to bring something to your attention real quick. There's less than 100 days. That's right, less than 100 days until the year is over. 2025, it's almost gone, just like that. So we're at the end of September. What did you accomplish this year? You need to think about that, because if you can't name at least 3 to 5 things that you've accomplished or overcome or done for yourself, then you need to kick it into gear, because we only got about 3 months. Yeah, 3 months left. And, we'll be in 2026 if we're blessed to see 2026. Anyways, so you guys know I'm older. I'm in unk status. I don't look like, unk, but, I am unk status. I'm not going to put my age out there, but you guys know I'm seasoned. I grew up in the 90s. 90s was a great time to be alive. There was some tragedies in the 90s. There was some good times. There were some bad times. It was definitely unique. But one thing I really think that a lot of the younger generation does not take advantage of is the amount of information and education that's available. The youth these days, anybody under 25 right now, does not realize how difficult it was to do just homework in general in the 90s. There was no internet. Like, yeah, the internet existed, but most people didn't have it at the house. And the internet wasn't like the internet it is now that you guys know it. Most of the time, to get these big projects done and these large assignments done, you had to go to the public library. You had to check out books. You had to read. You had to sit there and pull information out of, newspapers, old articles, magazines, old books, encyclopedias. I can't even say it now. But you really had to be on the hunt for information. Nowadays, you got AI, you got the internet, where you can just specifically just type in a vague sentence. It doesn't even have to be a full sentence. It could just be like, why does my stomach hurt? And then you'll get 10 different reasons why, your stomach could be hurting. You guys that are under 25 need to take advantage of technology and the information that's available at your fingertips. That is going to put you so much farther in your journey, whether you do the music thing, whether you start your own business, whether you, I don't know, whatever you want to do, it's going to kick it in full gear. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is, for my people my age and even the younger people that I was talking about, why don't you start a list of 3 to 5 things you want to learn and buy a course? Not just go on YouTube, which is free. Buy a course, an online course, and learn those 3 to 5 things. It could be AI, it could be programming and software related, it could be IT related, it could be Photoshop, it could be video editing, anything you want to learn. A lot of times on your journey, you're not going to have the money to pay everybody. So when you're starting a business or you're a music producer, you're going to need to know how to do a little bit of everything, because you can't pay everybody to do everything. It's going to cost you too much. So I'm challenging you guys. Write down 3 to 5 subjects before the end of the year, 3 to 5 topics rather, that you would learn or you could learn that maybe could help you further your career or your knowledge. Or maybe it could be something where you could use that to start a small business. Let's be resourceful. I feel like most of us don't read. Most of us don't listen to audiobooks. There's all this information out there, and we don't take advantage of it. And I don't know. People fought to get the education and the information that's available at our fingertips. It's just so frustrating that you have so many people out there not willing to ask the right questions. That's really what it comes down to. You run into someone in public and they're driving a nice fancy car like a Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or whatever, and the first thing you ask them is, how much did the car cost? You ask them stuff about the car. You never ask them about what they studied or what's their profession or any life tips. See, those things would take you much further in your journey. You guys need to start learning how to ask the right questions and when to do it. There's always a time and place to do so. And you can't be scared. You have to say it with your chest. And you got to look people in the eyes when you say this, because you're talking to, successful people. Most of those successful people know what it feels like to not have money or not have resources. So when you approach them with that type of question, they're more engaging because they know that, hey, this guy is serious about learning. He's about developing and understanding what it takes to be at this level. He doesn't really care about the materials. He wants the game. So when you approach it like that, that's when you start getting the answers. That's when, you can do trial and error year after year after year and actually start getting results, because you're putting in the work. Not only that, you're seeking advice from people who've actually done what you're trying to do. So bottom line is, guys, 3 to 5 topics you want to learn about. Sign up for online classes. There's a bunch of online courses. They're really cheap. They're anywhere between $5. I've seen them as low as and as high as a couple hundred. But what you can do is, like today's Saturday, you're not doing nothing. You can start and do a couple videos today, do the rest of the videos tomorrow before football comes on. But you'll be done. All you got to do is watch the videos and take some notes. If it helps you on your journey, then it was well worth the 10, 20, or the $100 that you spent on the course. And if you learn something from it, give it a good review. Send it to your peers, your friends, and maybe this could be the start of something new, or maybe you could use this to get ahead. Remember, guys, less than 100 days until 2025 is over. So you got to be intentional. Got to be intentional. Got to. We're coming in the last quarter. This is the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter starts October 1st. Crazy how time flies. But that's all I got today. Hope you learned something. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's the Young Gunner, DJ G-Wiz. We out.